Hi, everyone, and welcome to For the Love of the Map. I'm your host, Julia, aka Sweet Tea.
I'm your host, Marla, and together we are your non-stop connection to everything supernatural.
With 2.5 years of experience and over 8,000 combined workout sessions, we test it all so you can get right to the fun.
Good morning.
Good morning, Marla.
How are you?
Oh,
no,
how are you? Oh,
I said it first.
You did say it first. I'm doing good. How are you?
Cannot complain.
Good.
It's a good day.
Except for it getting cold again.
No, it's fall spring.
Do we have to talk about the weather? Yeah.
No, definitely don't have to talk about the weather. You know what I want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about, Marla?
I want to talk about the choreography team.
Oh,
yes.
The choreography team.
I do. And
there's a choreography team?
I think so. I mean, I'm assuming. I know it's not AI who does the mapping, though. Lots of people in the community want to say that.
Yeah.
I know there is a team because I've done a lot of deep diving in the community.
Ooh.
I have a post.
Are you a spy?
Maybe
Okay.
just a little bit.
Wow. Get that out in the open.
Yeah, I'll be transparent. No. I've done a deep dive in the community, and I have a post where I went and found all of the information that I could possibly find about all of the choreographers and any content that they have had in the community group. And I compiled it into a post with links, and you can link and go see the videos that are available. But there are not a lot. And the ones that are there are from years ago. So, as a spy, is there like a conspiracy? Like, why don't we know who the choreographers are?
I know. Are they secret, hidden people that we don't get to know about, I guess? But your post in the community is an amazing post full of a lot of great resources.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really good comments on there. A lot of things that people want to see.
For sure.
I think are really cool ideas. And you've just continued to watch for things and compare things. And
I
put
do.
them there, screenshots. And
as soon as I see anyone write a comment asking for some of the usual things that I know I've asked for, I want to see side-by-sides of the choreographers, playing their maps.
Yeah,
I would love to see that.
Really cool. Yeah.
And there are a couple, but they're not full-length ones. They're just like little snippets. And I've added that in there, but there are a lot of similar requests. So anytime I see those requests, I screenshot them and add them to a collage. And I try and keep this post that I made. It was sometime last year because it was right before I took my daughter to see the Nutcracker Ballet. Because I remember thinking, oh, that reminds me, there was a Nutcracker video of two of the choreographers kind of talking about the Nutcracker, I wanted to say episode, but Nutcracker workout that was coming out.
Yeah.
So anyway, point is, I try and keep the post relevant and update it with the screenshots of the people, because in the hopes that maybe one day we would get more kind of behind the scenes content from not just the coaches, which I just want to say I do appreciate all of the content the coaches give us because they are out there. They share their lives with us. We see behind the scenes makings of workouts and like Coach Rainier's Instagram. I would love to see some of that from the choreography team, It
would be cool.
It would
be cool to see what they're working on. And I mean, I'm sure they can only share so much, but like how they go about, getting their content and putting it together and kind of what goes into a lot of those back end things that we don't get to see.
I know. We get so excited about like the possible of seeing behind the curtain. And I get that Supernatural wants to be protective. We get it. But like can you show us some things? Like something?
I mean, like you said, we do get some glimpses on Instagram if you really watch some of the coaches and even Supernatural's Instagram page. They will show you every now and again a little workout snippet of one of the coaches in the studio you know, working out with the blue screen and some of the behind the scenes little, you know, so I'm always pausing and like unpausing, pausing, unpausing,
Same.
seeing what things I can see and what things I
Right.
could like deduce from what I am seeing. Trying not to make too many assumptions of what's going on, but I'm always like, oh, what's happening here? What are we doing? And I think that's how we were able to see some like knee strikes before. Like I paused and I was like, that's a different type of target, or you know, it was just little because we were waiting for those to come, and so I think there's a whole lot of things you can get from that. But
For sure.
But back to the choreographers, yeah, we want to know more about them, even just a question and answer of
Oh man, a Q&A would be
Q&A,
so fun. And of course they wouldn't be able to answer all of the questions that the community asks, but you know, they could have like a moderator in there and I'm sure the choreographers know what they're allowed to talk about and what they're not allowed to talk about.
right.
I mean, we just want to know who they are, see them.
And we don't want to know where they live or anything. I mean,
No.
what's your favorite food? I mean, don't you want to know cool little facts about people?
I
I think
do.
that'd just be really neat to know
Or
a little bit of about each of them.
Yeah.
Just so we could relate to them, because they're the ones that put together the targets on these workouts that we are doing. So I think it would be really cool just to know a little bit more about them.
For sure. I have lots of questions for a question and answer session. I'm already prepared for if it ever happened one day. I have a list and I'll just be in there typing like, let's see if they can answer one of my questions. I mean, how cool would it be? I know that some of them, because of my deep dive, I've seen that a couple of them have dance backgrounds, like Benny. He's a jazz dancer. He talks about it in several of the videos I have linked on my post. And just their thought process, like when they hear a song, or obviously they're trying to get us to dance, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And work out in certain muscles. And I just want to know the process. I just really, really do. And I see so many comments asking for it too, that, I mean, hopefully Supernatural will give that to us one day, you know?
That would be cool. Because like I said, we do know who a few of them are, just because Supernatural has let us know, you know, like Benny, and they've shown us Asia before. And
and Asia's Fuego video. That one is so cool. And she did a contest once where it was like, beat the choreographer. That was so cool because it gave us a glimpse. And I'm going to assume, maybe my assumption is wrong, but the video showed a workout, and that workout, I'm assuming she mapped it. And so they showed her doing the workout. Of course it was sped up and all that. And then it was beat her score, and it got tons of interaction. I was hoping for like more of those. Like, is this going to be a series?
Really
It really was.
Yeah,
It's kind of like beat the coaches, or the competitions the coaches do in the community. Can we do that with the choreographers?
Competitions really rile people up and get people in the headset. So, I mean, it's a great opportunity to do that with a choreographer each week, you know, put a choreographer score up, and that way we could see, oh, they are doing their workouts, you know?
Yeah,
so
for sure. Or like
be really cool.
Our group community side-by-sides that we do, our big, large ones, and sometimes we ask the coaches. We try not to ask too often, because what they do is so kind, you know, for them. And I know they love the community and want to be a part of it. So anyway, I would love to figure out who mapped a certain song that we're going to record and invite them to join in with the community. I think that would be so cool. Obviously, we wouldn't do it weekly or monthly, but, you know, every once in a while, it would be a nice surprise to have them as part of it, if they wanted to. Now, I've thought about this too. The coaches, they signed up for being out there and being the face of Supernatural. And maybe a lot of the choreographers don't want to do that. They're not comfortable with it. And so maybe what we're asking is too much. I don't know.
It might be. They may want to stay hidden behind,
Yeah.
but still to know who they were, even if they didn't show their pictures and or have them talking on a video, but still to know who they were and maybe just a little bit about them would be pretty cool.
Even if it's just an article, like have some sort of written interview if they didn't want to be on camera. Listen, y'all, I did not want to be on video. This podcast was supposed to be audio only. But no, Julie wanted, she's like, well, we have to use this to record anyway, and the video's there, so let's just make a YouTube channel.
Y'all,
Yes,
I
that's my
tricked
Julie
Marla
voice.
so hard.
You did! You so did.
But
I was
I
thinking,
think it's cool because they are able to see us and see how we interact.
Yes,
You know,
I agree.
visually. So.
yes, I see the importance of it because I listen to a lot of podcasts, and now I'm finding myself going to YouTube to watch podcasts. Obviously, I'll put them on and I'll go about doing a bunch of things. And a lot of times I don't even look at the screen, if I'm honest. But sometimes I'll be like, oh, I want to see what they look like, or if there's visuals on the screen. I also think for our podcast specifically, adding the video element was necessary because it adds such a different, an added layer with gameplay, with showing workout cards.
That's very true.
That's how you sold me.
It
100%.
is. It is. I was like,
You're like, I'm just going to turn this and edit it in post-production and do all this. And then Marla's going to be sold on it. And she was right. She had me figured out. You had me completely figured out. You did.
But even like a pre-recorded, maybe this is where you were going because I interrupt you. Maybe a pre-recorded, Q&A kind of like this with like, I don't know who, but somebody to interview a choreography. It would be really fun to watch, almost in a just like what we look like, just two people on a screen. Doesn't have to be live. Live would be so cool, though.
I mean, live would be so cool. Yeah,
you know how they have like groups of people sitting in chairs, and I know they're probably not all in the same place, but if they were like a group of people all together sitting in chairs, and there's one interviewer, and they zoom in,
it's like a round table.
Different. Oh yeah, it would be. That's a really cool.
Or even do like the reels that Supernatural creates with the coaches, and it's just like random stuff where they'll ask a question and an answer. Do that. Yeah. Can be 15 seconds. Do a bunch of those. It doesn't even have to be long. Just, especially when new, fun, exciting workouts come out. Like, imagine the artist series. I know the artist series, maybe this isn't a good example, but the artist series is for the artist, But if you could get one of the choreographers on there to kind of talk about their process of creating choreography for the artist series, it would connect it and just create a lot more excitement within the community. Right. At least for maybe a sub-cult part of the community who are very interested in behind the scenes things. Right. Like us.
Yeah. But if you scroll back on Instagram, like way back, like get your scrolly finger going, there used to be little spotlights. Yes. And that's how we know, because Benny's was on there. They've had a couple of others. I know we keep saying Benny's name, but there were a couple other choreographers that they put their picture on and kind of gave a little background. I mean, just something as small as that for us to know who they are. I think, like you said, I think that's just really cool and a neat way for us to feel like we're kind of connected with who's involved in making the workouts that we love so much. So.
And not even just the choreographers.
Oh,
listen,
right.
A legit full behind the scenes, like from picking the music and curating that playlist to when they're going to how they're going to name it, what they're going to, like, seeing that process from start to finish to the end user. Like, I can visualize what a video would look like, and I just think that would be so cool for all of us. Again, it didn't have to be too long. Sure, it's going to show some behind the scenes stuff that maybe Supernatural hasn't shown before, right? But it doesn't have to be like, too much. No. Just something to get us all excited and give us a little taste of how things work.
I think to be able to do more of what they used to do also. I mean, they used to do polls and they used to do surveys, and I just feel like a lot of that has kind of stopped.
Agreed.
And I think it would be nice for them to find ways. I don't know why that stopped, so, I don't have answers to that, but I think it would be cool for them to find ways to reconnect with the community, because we are the users. And I mean, we're the ones paying for our experience. So I think it would be cool for them to connect with us in some type of way. to know how we feel about workouts. And I know we can rate them, but it's very limited, of what, I know we can email them, but I mean, there's only so many emails that they could go through in a day, I assume. But
it did used to feel like there was a lot more involvement.
Connection, involvement.
Yeah. Within the community. And maybe it's because the community has grown so large.
Oh, it's a big community now.
And I always wonder, am I missing posts? But I go searching. I know how to use a group, and, I admin a group. I know how things work and how your feeds work. So, I will go searching for things. You can easily click on the group and see who the admin and the moderators are to go check and see their posts. It's easy if you know what you're looking for, how to stay up to date. And I'm not missing posts, so I'm not sure. I think the last live Q&A they did with the coaches was months ago, almost a year ago.
It was a while.
And those were great. I don't know. I mean, maybe they stopped because they thought there wasn't enough community response. Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I mean, because that does take time to put together.
If
there's more than one coach, they have to be, on the same schedule and be together. And there sometimes, there was issues between the connections and stuff, so they would have to make sure everybody was on the same page. And but I mean, mistakes that are made on a live are definitely normally excused and understood by people. So,
of course, for sure.
I think it adds to the fact that they're just people just like us when things like that happen anyway.
Definitely. So, and it doesn't have to be all the time.
No.
But it just, I think we were getting the lives once a month, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
But it has been a really long time since we've gotten anything like that.
It has. Surveys, polls of what things we wanted to see from coaches. But what about choreographers? What about...
Well, we've never really, and for years at least, I think the last anything from the choreographers was that beat the choreographer thing they posted with Asia. Yeah. That was the last one in the community. So it would be nice to see more.
Yeah. I think they did post a picture of her or a video of her doing a workout in one of her really pretty dresses. I think that might have been actually the last thing I saw.
Maybe.
They didn't say what workout it was or anything, or coming soon, and I don't think they've ever kind of related back to it and been like, she was doing this one and it's out now. I don't know what
I think
it was,
she posted it and they just reposted it.
Is that what it was? I couldn't remember.
And so it wasn't like in an official capacity. It was just,
Gotcha.
So probably to everyone else, it just looked like a regular user, in a pretty dress flowing. So let's go ahead and repost it. But because we do so many deep dives, we knew who it was.
We do. Everybody else may not have known.
Exactly. But I just want to throw that out there. It would be interesting to hear from our listeners if there are things you would like to see from the choreographers. I know I made a post in our group about this last week, at the end of last week. And today, I was just getting in here after reading all of your suggestions. I was just thinking, man, it seems like a large group of the community would love this.
Yeah.
So hopefully maybe they can make that happen one day. That would be great. I think that's something we're all searching for.
Yeah. I think you rebumping that post in the community too, in the main community, just so people can put more comments there.
Right.
That would be a really good idea to do, so that they can add, something that they want to see from the choreographers. Because like I said, that post has a whole lot of stuff on it.
It does. Has lots of comments.
Yeah.
Lots of suggestions.
We need more. Suggest more.
For sure.
Just say I'm in. Just say yes. Put more.
Or if you have anything else to add, I know.
Yeah, please do.
I was surprised that people would have new things they wanted to add in there. I thought it would be a lot of the repeats of the same things we're all asking for. But it was very interesting. It's interesting to see and read. I wonder what the choreography team thinks about this. They're like probably hiding, like, no, no, no. We don't want to do any of that stuff. You don't do that.
Well, we
who
did
knows?
have a side-by-side of Justin and Mark doing one of the Madhouses.
What song did they do from the Madhouse? Was it
Forget
the Madhouse?
It's a song.
The last
Forget
song.
the Madhouse, the song. Yeah, Before
And I'm
I
having
Forget.
a brain fart. Yes, Before I Forget. It was Before I Forget. And that was so helpful to watch. In fact, I bump that every once in a while when Madhouse conversations get brought up, or me and another person get in a debate about form during Pros Only, because that happens a lot. And I reference to that video. Mm-hmm. It would be awesome to see how the choreographers tackle workouts in their form. I know they're not coaches, and so maybe that's the apprehension. Mm-hmm. They don't want to come off like we're telling you how to do things, but they mapped it.
Yeah.
I want to see how they did it.
Yeah.
You know? And it
was a helpful video for me.
I agree.
Because I was able to picture both of them while I did the workout, well, because I was trying to get 100% accuracy.
Right.
So I could hit all the targets. So
yes.
I love that video. If it pops up in my feed because it's bumped, I'll sit and watch it again. Like I watch it every time it's bumped. Well, thanks.
Well, it helped me too. I studied it and I realized, and I know I said this before, but you have to relax.
Yes.
And that video taught me I had to relax. I had to chill out. I had to let go. I know it sounds crazy. You got all these targets, all this stuff happening so quickly coming at you. But if you just relax and get into the flow, man, things change. And it's still a great workout.
Don't tell me to relax. Don't tell me what to do.
Sorry.
It's like when somebody's mad and you say, relax. It's like the worst thing you can say.
Is. And I guess they're like, I'm in a madhouse and all these targets are coming at me.
Yeah.
Well, you know how docs always like, use your breathing to slow down the targets.
That works.
Well, it's the same thing. Relax, slow your breathing, and things just, it's like the Matrix. You just go into this whole other zone and things start to make sense and it doesn't feel as overwhelming. However, I totally get why it feels overwhelming, because there was a period where I didn't do any Pros Only, or I take a step back from some of the Pros Onlys and focus on other things and then come back and I'm like, whoa, I don't remember it being this crazy.
Yeah.
But then as soon as you start doing it once a week, twice a week, you realize, oh, I can relax. I can slow down. This isn't as intense as I once thought. Training.
Like doing return several times. I did return twice yesterday.
Oh, same.
I wasn't complaining. I'm not complaining about it.
Right.
But the more you do it, the more you, like you said, you're training, you're hearing the song, you're digesting, the map and how the targets are, and you're almost, I have no word. that you're doing it. So all I can think of is digesting it. It's getting, you're remembering it.
You're memorizing it, and your muscle memory
Yeah.
is remembering. And so you hear the music and you just, your body knows what to do. Your brain knows what to do.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you
memorizing, I think is what I was trying to think, but you're memorizing the patterns and the targets. And, I think that's the best way, to go in and just do something over and over, especially if you're having trouble in a spot. Look, we've completely gone off into another topic. We're talking about that.
We're still on the same topic. We want to see things from the choreographers, from the choreography team. And maybe, what would be really cool is if a coach, like a new workout came out, and a coach and the choreographer of that workout got together and introduced us to the workout.
I like that idea.
I got lots of them.
Well, the day of all workouts, when you get on, you see a workout. Yeah. It's exciting every day. We get something new every day. But there are days where there's exciting new things that come out. and you have artist series, you have pros onlys. Those are, I wanted to only just say it for the pros onlys because those are our favorite days, but there's other things that come out.
Yeah, there's
but
other things.
On an
special
exciting
holiday
day.
workouts.
Yeah, there's
so
all kinds
many
of things.
Yep.
I think that would be really cool to like hype it up more.
Yeah. Or like a new category. Like, so you have the retrofits, all rapture, rap attacks, muscle meltdown. That would have been a perfect time to do something like this because the coach and the choreographer could explain the new series. It's a muscle meltdown. We're focusing on specific muscles. Blah, 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 blah. Tell us all about it. And
this is how, this is what we had in mind. And this is how we went about coming up with this new series or this, I think that
want
would be really cool.
Stuff like that. I would love stuff like that. And I know the coaches do an excellent job. Please don't. We love the coaches, but this is a podcast about maps. And if the coaches don't make the choreography, I know there are a lot of people in the community who assume the coaches make the maps, and that's not the case. There's a whole other group of people who do it.
Right.
And like the lighting people and the sound people and the camera people and
can the lighting people come visit us, please?
Yeah, we need the lighting people's help, please.
Actually, no, we don't. Do we really want to buy a $900 light, Marla?
Yeah, no. No, I mean, I do eventually one day.
We were watching videos and I clicked on the link, because they're like, and if you want any of these nice lights, click on the link. And I'm like, $9 light?
Close.
No, thanks.
Do they have a Temu version of these lights?
Yeah, I know, right? That's
small?
What we need. It would come and be the tiniest little light, and it would still put glare on my glasses. So, it's fine. It's fine. We know what lights we need. We just don't want to fork it out. No,
I don't even know if we did that, if it would change. Who knows? Yeah. We want to hire a team to come and set up our podcasting space, but
that would be great. But
this is
that
a hobby.
Is another thing is another question, like when Supernatural puts out the things, is there a whole person who sits and does makeup and,
Yeah, that's a cool behind the scenes thing we'd love to see. How do they get ready for a workout? I bet they do. Because
they have a whole team.
Do they film every episode? I want to know all that stuff. The coaches, the whole process would be rad to see it behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. Let us just come and follow y'all. And we'll make a video, okay?
Let's do it.
We'll just really follow them and see what a day in the life is of a workout. Right. From start to finish. A day in the life of a workout. Let's not even put it on one group of people because we want to see the whole thing come to life, right?
Or even a day of a life of each of the coaches would be fun too.
Yeah.
On their work day,
yes,
just
obviously.
To kind of see, what they get up, what they do, what they eat.
Yeah, what they eat. How many workout? You want to know what they eat. Listen to you.
Everybody wants to know what everybody eats. No, we don't care what you eat. Just a little.
That's not true. We do care.
We actually do care a lot.
How many workouts are they filming in a day? Do they film more than one? Wow.
I mean, when you see Mark at the end of Madhouse, Return to the Madhouse. He looks like he just got done with it. But I always wonder, did they spray him with some water?
No, no. I refuse to believe that. He was in there madhousing with us. They're in there working out with us for sure. I mean,
on the same day? Do they have a workout film day and then you know what I'm saying? And then a different day that they film intros and outros and warm-ups and cool-downs. You just don't, you never know.
No. And maybe some of that is just the magic. We're not supposed to know
It could be the magic.
But then what if they're saying the choreography team is just the magic and we shouldn't know anything about that? That's not true. We need to know. I want to see something cool about how the choreographers go around mapping. I want to see them doing the workout.
Go around mapping. That makes me picture them just walking around. their town or something.
Well, so do they sit at a computer and do it? Like, how does this work? Are they in a room? Like, I don't know. I want to know. I even want to know that basic part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us.
Give us all the behind the scenes stuff.
Just something, even if it makes us just still not know. We still.
Yeah. It would be fine.
It would be fine. Oh, man.
So, bracket workouts. We didn't do a lot of, well, no, we did a few workouts of the day last week.
We were like, we got to go. So we gave them like the very condensed soup version of the brackets.
Yeah, we are now in the final 4 episodes, final 4 episodes. What is my deal with episodes today? The final 4 workouts of the bracket. There are 4 left.
Man, the emotional roller coaster this has been. The first week was we didn't care, and then all of a sudden we cared a whole lot, and that got real emotional real quick. It really did. And then the second week was kind of dry. I feel like.
I agree.
I don't know
why. Then the third week we got into it again.
Yeah, it peaked
I don't even
back
know
up.
how many weeks we're in now.
Is this the 4? Well, it kind of broke up because we didn't have weeks anymore. It kind of went, okay, you've got 4 days. And then sometimes we'd have a tiebreaker if there was a tie between 2 workouts. And then, so then right now we just had 2 days on the 3rd week. See, I don't know what week it is. I don't know where we are. I just know what workouts are there.
What's the point of having a full week to do 4 workouts? We're going to do those in a day or 2 days at most. So you just don't need it. It made sense to have 5 days at the beginning with the day off because there were 68 workouts to choose from. So, as we get closer and closer. So next episode, we should have a final, this was the workout that won.
We should.
I still think it's going to be boss moves, but
I wouldn't be mad again.
Right. I wouldn't be mad.
Needs, I'm not going to say return needs to win, but I want return to win too.
But I understand that it won't because it's a pros only. Here comes my key cat.
Oh, key cat.
Here comes Tater. He's like, hi, love me.
We were like, our cats are in here. Shall we push play? My cat's in my room too, but he's all stretched out sleeping. So hopefully Tater's not communicating come to your mother. Let's hope not. Did he lay down?
No, he's got his head in my hand over here. He's
getting pets.
Yeah, and now he's trying to pull my phone cord out and chew on something over here. Joy.
Nice.
But so we still have the bracket going on, so we're still not doing a ton of workouts of the day. And to be honest, there weren't a lot of workouts that we were just super excited about. There were a couple, the drop workout, medium. Yes. We're always excited for the drops, though.
Oh, the drops are good. Yeah.
There was a Just Dance medium boxing that was really good, which had a lot of similar songs to one of the pros onlys that we love and enjoy. So instantly, as soon as we were done with that, we had to go to the other. Tater, stop. He's trying to get my headphone wire. Ouch.
Oh my goodness. Kitty.
Oh my goodness is right. Okay.
I don't have it pulled up. Do we have an updated graphic for what we've got going on right now?
For what? For the bracket?
For the bracket.
Oh, I'm over talking about the bracket. No, I mean I have one. Over. Yeah. I'm moving on to the workouts.
The workouts
of last week.
Of last week. I'm with you. Okay. Yeah. The medium drop was a good one. I've done that one several times. I've done. I think 3 or 4.
4 times for me because I played it yesterday, Saturday, the day it came out, and the next day, the day after it came out. Geez, I played it 4 times. It was really good. It's got a lot of music that we've had in Supernatural before, but I believe all the maps were new. I don't remember them except for one of the songs, and I can't remember the song off the top of my head, but it's in a medium we play a lot. Yeah. Oh gosh, he's pulling on my wires to my microphone now. Oh gosh. Okay, Tater.
But there was another, I think there were 2 from last week that I really enjoyed.
Yeah,
the boxing.
The medium boxing.
Yeah, medium boxing. Let me go Let me go find it.
It was a Just Dance. Tater.
I wonder if that pop tee drop was good. I don't remember it high boxing. Oh yeah, the Just Dance boxing, that was so fun. Because that's right. It's all coming back to me now.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't sing. It made us want to go do the pros only. Surprise, surprise.
Exactly. Because I had 3 of the same songs. It had the Katy Perry song, had Alone, the Halsey song. Mm-hmm. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Yes, Daisies.
And the cool thing was Daisies was in the same location.
Yes,
stuff
I love when they do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, was in the same location as the pros. But we jumped out of that when we got done. Went to the pros, had a good time in there.
Sure
Alone is one of our, is it Alone or Solo?
Mm-hmm. It's Alone.
Solo's the one before. I get them all mixed up.
Alone is one of our very favorites. Last one. Yeah. And it was the last song in that Just Dance boxing. And I was like, oh, let's go do this.
It's a good one. Fun.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
So workouts of last week. I think that was it. Did I ever play? I don't know if I ever did I didn't do the Y2K baby. Did you see a lot of people talking about that one?
I played it.
The high intensity?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
That's all I got to say. I played it.
You played it. Mm-hmm. All right.
That was all. That's it.
I didn't do the quick hits, but anyway, so if you want Return to win and you like Return, to go like this. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Do Return. Come to one of us. We'll give you the form. Turn it in. It needs to win. Wouldn't that be really awesome if it wins, though?
It would be really awesome if it wins, but
you don't think so.
Well, it's not that. I'm going to say I want people to vote from their heart. I don't want people making deals. I don't want people playing it because we're over here telling them they should do it. I want it to be a genuine win for the workout. Do I want Return to be the one? Yes, I do, because it's so innovative. It's so good. As we all know, it's one of my favorite all-time work. I think it is my favorite workout.
Favorite. It's your favorite. When we're done with that one, you just have so much to say. It gives you all the feels. It's your favorite workout.
I do. I could talk about that workout for hours. And as you all hear me say every week, a million times, Madhouse, Madhouse, Madhouse. So, but the point is, it should be a workout that the community truly loves and votes for.
I agree. And I think it would be cool to do it again when we have even more, a catalog of more workouts to put in again. And,
oh yeah. I think this has opened up a whole new way to do these brackets. I think we're going to break it down per intensity, not have boxing up against flow, just do boxing ones, just do flow ones. So, but something that is interesting, no boxing workout made it to the final 4. It's all flow.
Oh, I didn't even realize that till you said that. That's very interesting. All flow.
Yep. 2 pros onlys did make it to the final flow though, or final 4. So that will be interesting.
That will be interesting. That is very interesting.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, we have something new that we're doing this week for our weekly workout suggestions. So we want you guys to give us a boxing workout suggestion.
Yeah.
One of your favorites, something you suggest that we try, and we will try it, and we'll talk about it next week.
Yep.
We'll have to figure out which one to do, because I'm sure we'll have several.
We'll pick them.
Depending, it doesn't matter the intensity. Just tell us your favorites. You know what we're going to get. Somebody's going to tell us to do that pros only one, that indestructible something determination.
Listen, if you legit think a pros only boxing is what you want to suggest, do it. I don't do pros only boxing very often.
I'll do it.
But I will do it for this purpose, and I will give my opinion on it. And I think it would fit in perfectly with what we're going to talk about next week. So if you have a favorite pros only boxing, suggest that for sure. Yeah.
Whatever
I think that would be great.
Yeah, whatever your favorite, we want to know.
And when we are done playing it, we will rate it. Especially if we haven't played it before. Yeah. Don't forget to rate the workout. And that goes for you and me.
That's right.
You know? Because we were playing an older one the other day and realized, oh, shoot, I hadn't rated this workout. And I went ahead and rated it. So don't forget to rate the workouts.
Don't forget to rate them. And guys, we're so excited. We're excited that you're here, but we're glad that you're here. We're glad that you took time out of your busy day to hang out with us.
Appreciate you guys always. And don't forget, the joy and love of supernatural is found in the journey you go on.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for joining us on today's episode of For the Love of the Map. As always, you can join the discussion on our Facebook and Instagram profiles. The links can be found in the description box below. If you find value in our content, we'd appreciate if you'd share this show with your friends. See you guys next week.